Hi everybody, so I am Sarah. I am the pianist for the Epic Orchestra. As of last week, I haven't been it before, but today's topic is a story about Halloween or something, and happy Halloween from Big Bird. Here's my little Big Bird. I've got a tutu, and then my cute little thing on top. So yeah, I'm Big Bird, and honestly, I can't really come up with a cool story about Halloween, but I remember one time, I think it might have been like 2 years ago, we usually trick-or-treat with my whole extended family, and I've got about 25 cousins. So we were all trick-or-treating, and it was getting to be kind of late. It was really dark, and there were no other people trick-or-treating on this one street that we were on. And I remember all my little cousins being so freaked out and scared and crying, and I was the oldest one there, so I was trying to calm them down, telling them that it would be okay. And I remember that there was one house that had this creepy person that kept looking out the window at us. Like, we saw the curtains moving, we saw eyes, and it was really creepy. It was like a real person. And I remember us being so scared, and then we walked down a little bit farther because we were like, oh, they're just trying to creep us out. And then we got to this one part of the street that was really creepy, and we had no idea, like, why it was scary, but we just felt that we were in danger, and it could have been just us being paranoid, but I think we could have been in danger if we hadn't kept walking back. So we turned around and started walking back. All of my cousins are still crying. I'm still trying to calm them down, and then this car comes behind us and starts slowly following us, and so that makes it even creepier. It does not help my cousins at all, or my siblings. It makes them a whole lot more scared. So there's this car coming behind us, following us, and then finally we see this car that we recognize coming towards us, and it was one of our parents coming to pick us up and bring us back, and all my cousins were just bawling, so scared, and my parents were like, what happened? And so we just told them that we were scared. There was some creepy stuff going on, but I remember, so we're all LDS, so I remember all of us kneeling down because there was a church right across the street. So we went to the church and knelt in the grass and prayed that we would be okay, that everybody would be okay, and I think it helped a little bit, so it was good that we did that. But yeah, I remembered that. And then another thing that happened last year, so my family doesn't eat food dye because it affects our behavior and it's healthy not to eat it. So my family last year didn't go trick-or-treating because we couldn't have most of the candy, and we didn't want to have to throw it all away, like do all that work. We just would rather do something fun. So my family, not me, I decided that I was going to be not independent, but I decided that I was just going to still go trick-or-treating with my friends. And my family went to see Finding Dory, so I remember that we did that. And then this year, we're probably going bowling or something. It's actually Halloween today, and in a little bit, we will be going to do stuff, but I'm not exactly sure what we've decided to do. So anyways, that is my little bit about Halloween. I've never dressed up as something scary. I remember that last year I was a gumball machine. I remember that, let's see. I don't really remember much about Halloween, but my extended family, I don't really have any, like, scary stories. That's what I meant about not remembering anything. But my extended family every year has a tradition where we go to a family member's house. It's usually either my grandparents' house or one of my aunt and uncle's houses because they're big enough to hold all 45 of us. But our tradition is we go there, have lasagna and breadsticks, then go out and trick-or-treat, and then we come back and have this ghost cake, which is basically you make a white vanilla cake with, like, you put the cake batter in a pan that's shaped like a ghost, and then you frost it with white frosting, and then we use York peppermint patties for the eyes, and then we just eat that ghost cake. And my mom sometimes doesn't like this because we just went out and trick-or-treated, got a bunch of candy, and then now we're coming back and eating even more sugar. But I love ghost cake, and it's a great tradition, and I appreciate that my grandma does that. So that is my little bit about Halloween. I think that's the second time I've said that. But yeah, I'm the pianist for the Epic Orchestra. I'm 15, and I have my own YouTube channel also, so if you want to check that out, I'm the Piano Gal on YouTube. That's how Nate, the conductor, found out about me and wanted me to do it. So we're good friends with him, and I'm excited to be in this Epic Orchestra because I've never composed my own music before. I've never arranged it. So when he just tells me the chords, I'm just like, okay, I'll do my best. I don't really know how to do it, so I am super excited to be in this orchestra. It'll be a stretch for me, but I'm excited to learn more. And I hope you guys have a good Halloween. For those of you that do watch this, comment what you were for Halloween. And I will see you guys later. Thanks for bearing with my not scary, awesome stories of Halloween. See ya, guys. Bye.